Hello, I'm Alex Freeberg and you are watching 365 Data Use Cases by 365 Data Science. If you have not met me, I am Alex the Analyst here on YouTube, and I make content all about data analytics and what you can do with your data and how to become a data analyst faster. If you want to check out my channel, there will be a link in the description, but today we are here to talk about use cases for your data. Something I think almost everyone is aware of today is recommendation systems. Thanks to Google and Facebook and Amazon, everyone has been recommended a product or a TV show that they have bought or watched at some point in their life. But I'm going to tell you about a recommendation system that is potentially saving lives in the healthcare industry. Now imagine going to your primary care physician and giving them your basic demographics as well as your medical history. So you give them things like your height, your weight, your gender and ethnicity, as well as your medical history like a diagnosis or a procedure. Now, after 30 to 45 minutes of sitting in the waiting area, you finally get in to see your doctor, and after you talk for a while, he recommends that you get a screening for cancer. Now you go ahead with what the doctor recommends and you get the screening, and it turns out that you do have cancer. But luckily, thanks to this doctor's recommendation, you were able to catch it very early on, you got the treatment, and you're completely fine now. Now that is a good ending to the story, but it is not just a story. That is a real product that thousands of physicians are using all across the country. Now, when you go into your doctor's office, your information is getting put into an EMR system. And if they're using this recommendation system, that EMR data is going to be aggregated with millions of other patients all around the country. It then runs your data through a set of calculations and logic, which carefully considers your demographics as well as your medical history. It then gives a recommendation to your doctor of any procedures or any screenings that they should be aware of. This was a real product that I got to work on, and I found it absolutely fascinating. And I hope that it gave you a good example of how data can actually be used. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to 365 Data Science for hosting this initiative.